Okay, guys, welcome today to Telkhines Boxing Promotions press conference. And first off and foremost, I want to say that here at Telkhines Boxing Promotions, we guarantee the greatest possible fights. And I, mm, representing myself, it's getting pretty hard. It's getting pretty hard dealing with certain angles of this industry. You know, from dealing with the boxing voice to dealing with unsanctioned fights to being ducked at boxing gyms and not even let into boxing gyms. You know, the facts of the matter is that there's guys out there who can't accept the fact that I am a menace in sparring, and people do not want to spar me because they'll get obliterated on camera. And I have not met one person that is willing to accept that challenge. Not one in my area. And I'm not going to travel two states away or one state away to spar somebody when I got a lot of work going on here. But all these clowns who got up on the Boxing Voice show today showed that their intellect, and they know who they are, got up on there calling me the boxing troll. Yeah, nah, I said I'm the greatest troll boxer of all time. I am Telkhines of Telkhines Sports Media. I am the emperor of all that shit. And now I'm here having to promote myself to let the word be out there that I am not going to be tormented. I am not going to be intimidated by this clownery of ducks. And then people turn around and say that I'm not doing my job of trying to go out there and find sparring. I am done of this shit. I'm done with this shit. What I'm going to do is, as a matter of fact, I'm going to keep on messaging the guy they want me to spar with. But I never, ever, ever, especially after yesterday's stream, want to hear that I have ever ducked any gym, that I have ever ducked anything. I've never ducked a sparring session. I never ducked anything. And a lot of people think that I am trolling when I sign up for an event that I want to fight in. That right there shows their level of intellect. That right there shows me the reason why their ass is overriding their mouth. And that there's levels to this sport that I love so dearly. It is not my concern how other people want to conduct their shows. But I do not want to be told by any clown who's not even partaking in the event saying that I'm not doing my job. Let's see what the comments have to say here. What's up, Jerson? What's up? Blessings, blessings, blessings. The thing that pisses me off the most about all of this is how long I've been looking for a fight. How long I've been looking for a fight in the sanctioned rinks. And now that I have an opportunity, I have people clowning around, making unnecessary measures for me to comply with. when they know everyone in my area is going to duck me. But this right here is a warning to all those ducks that there may be a possibility that you may not have to see me at Border Wars. Because if they keep on moving the goalposts, I'm not going to be here to tolerate it. However, I have reached out to that man one more time. I've reached out to that sparring partner that he wants to set me up with one more time. But I never, ever, ever want to hear one person say that I am a coward, that I am just a troll who's speaking out of the side of my fucking neck. I live this shit. I am a boxer, but I also know how to promote. I'm not some boring ass personality with his head walking around with his head stuck up his ass. And I don't pretend to know about the sport of boxing. I do know about the sport of boxing. And I know this enough. That USA, under no event in USA boxing are you to submit your sparring footage. But I myself made an agreement with him 2 days ago that I would most definitely try my hardest to send it in. But after the stream today, it pissed me off. When I saw somebody who I respect in the boxing voice community go up there on the show and says, I am the boxing troll, when they got that wrong. All this clown work is pissing me the fuck off. For I have spent hard-earned money getting this event situated. I spent my hard-earned money and my hard time going up there and getting those medicals when no one said I could do it. I went up there and executed my game plan. But all over some bullshit ass technicality is this fight under jeopardy. Yet again. How will I be a legend if they are avoiding me, Blood Raven? How can I be a fucking legend? I can go in the fucking gym anywhere near me. Nobody wants to spar me. And it's hard, bro. It is hard out here. Yeah, there's one man who says that he may in my area. But if he doesn't message back, it's going to be absolute hell. I really doubt he himself, once he realizes who I am, he will surely duck as well. To my sparring partner, my potential sparring partner, he knows I respect him. And he knows I'll take it easy on him. And yes, he does have a background of being a professional fighter. But why am I being held to such a high standard when my sparring partner was fighting a nobody who was a lot smaller than he was in his sparring footage? Why is that, Nestor Gibbs? I will tell you now that I am not just a troll, that I'm not just somebody who just talks shit on the internet. I'm somebody who lives this shit every day of the week. I get up and I put in work. And this clown is sitting here lying about getting up in the morning and training when I know he's sitting behind a fucking desk working. And you get that man more credit than I do. Than I get. Yet I paid my fees first. Yet I went through everything first. I got my freaking medicals first. And he waited until the very last fucking second. I'm so infuriated with the event organizers. They either show me a fighter, or like you said, it's discrimination, bro. It's discrimination. And not only that, they're trying to move the goalposts again and again and again. How am I supposed to spar if no one wants to spar? Answer me that. Answer me that. Answer me that. Who in USA Boxing? Name me one other event organizer in under the umbrella of USA Boxing where it is permitted that you send in sparring footage. Name me one. Name me one other than that. The answer is you cannot name me that. You want to make a promotion out of this? Then try to go ahead. But you keep your fucking name, my name, out of your fucking mouth at TBV. And you should owe some respect to the Telkhines. And when I speak, you listen. And that's what kind of personality that I have become through absolute discrimination all my life. How can I pull up, man? I have to save up. I have to save up to the trip up there, man. Last time I need to do is make a trip down there, Jerson. With all due respect, the absolute clownery has pissed me off to the point where I'm about to explode. You might as well call this the Telkhines Uncontent stream. But nah. But no, this is a press conference, and I'm going to conduct myself in an absolute professional manner. And if anyone who wants to come up here and question me, feel free to. Or I am going to drop a link in the chat so anyone can come up and ask me a question. And as we're waiting for anyone to come up, the part that infuriates me the most here is that I have fulfilled every fucking obligation to make this fight happen. And this is not me. This is me speaking passionately from my heart. And this fucking clownery is unacceptable to this promotion, to myself, and to all of my supporters who've been with me so far in this journey. This is easy work cooking these clowns. I could have a stream for hours and hours dedicated to cooking these clowns. But I will show you in more ways than just that. I will make it to where they regret discriminating against this man. Because I am not the one to fuck with on here. I am not the one that pays his dues and then just sits back and says, "Okay, you can keep your money." No. Matter of fact, this can turn into more content. This turns into easy work. This turns into easy content. Matter of fact, this is easy promotion. Having you guys duck me. But never do I want to hear that I am a duck. That I avoided sending anything in. When I send in my shit long before my opponent send in his shit. All right, onwards to the next question. So, who's gonna get up on here? Who has the balls? Who has what it takes to question the great one? I can only think of one person that fits that criteria in this chat. Maybe two. Maybe two. Or maybe a third man. Who knows? But I do know of two that have messaged so far in this chat. And that is Soul Rebel and that is Jerson. However, Blood Raven, I look forward to meeting you up on here as well. But I'm not for sure if that's really Alonzo. But I would be down to having Alonzo on this panel. As long as he would talk about boxing and not about gossip. Because today is not the time for gossip. Today is the time for boxing. Today is the day to talk about September 14th. And how much this fight means to me. Not only as a person, but a fighter. As a promotional block to get me that recognition that I have worked hard for. And if I am robbed of that, then that's going to start a campaign that Mr. Gibbs will never, ever, ever forget. He will never forget the day he screwed the Telkhines. And he will never forget the day that I became bigger than all these clowns. This is going to be easy work. Easy, easy work. I am the pinnacle. I am the peak. I am as high as you go. I am the ceiling when it comes to being an edgelord in Shoal, of course. But as a fighter, I am simply the greatest. And now you don't want to see, you don't want to hear the masterpiece, which is the Telkhines in that ring on September 14th. However, if they do not send me this sparring partner, and if this sparring partner does not respond before you pull the plug on me, Nestor, then I will personally see to your so-called embarrassment. Because I am not the man to clown. I'm not the man to make a parody of on a live stream. And I will not be disrespected in such horrible circumstances. And if anything, I demand an apology from all you clowns. And especially that clown who got up there supporting my opponent, who dares and calls himself the big bear of the boxing voice community. Yet he won't even step in the ring with a 40-year-old man who tore his fucking leg up and then fucked up his arm. And that is facts. It's on recording in the last stream. I'm not gonna give that man's name any kind of hype around here because he has earned no respect in my community, which is the YTBC. They have not at all earned that respect. If anything, he should be thanking me. He should be thanking me for taking the attention off of his ducking bitch ass and to actually putting on a good promotional display and preparation out of this world. But this right here from the Boxing Voice and Nestor Gibbs, you guys have to do better. You guys have to do better. Because if you do not, you will never have a legitimate fighter come up there. You will not have a legitimate fighter come up there. I guarantee it. Because I'm no can. If you think I'm a fucking can, I'll smash someone's mouth. If you think I'm a can. Because I'm definitely not the B-side here. Not in skill and not in promotion. I am every single person's nightmare in that community. And if they know that I'm showing up, that they're going to have to listen and watch. When I show them that there's levels to this game and they do not want to see me display that level on their show, it seems like they're afraid. They never will see the greatness if they stop playing, if they do not stop playing these games. It's that simple. It is not my job to do the event organizer's job for you. However, it is not my responsibility legally to provide this shit to you. However, I agreed if I could get it. But don't you dare say that I'm ducking, that I'm avoiding anything. You fucking clowns over there. I demand all you clowns to come in here. Easy work. Easy work. And the facts are that these clowns can't handle the smoke. And that's not my fault. It's not my fault that they have insecurities, that they are on that level of being embarrassed by somebody that they see as a troll. So what I want all you guys to do, if you want to see the great Telkhines on this show, if you want to see me on this show, on the Boxing Wars, at Border Wars, if you want to see me at Border Wars, I need you guys to reach out to Nestor Gibbs and demand him to show the greatest of all time. That's September 14th. I leave it in the hands of the people that surround me. Because I am not tolerating this shit any much longer. You either show up with the belt or you show up with the money. Yeah, this is easy work. All this trolling in the stream, all this clown work. I don't have to even deal with this clown shit. And this presser is not being over. I'm an orator. I can sit here and speak for fucking days. And there's no more people in here. That shows you that these guys are absolute dirty diddlers. Exactly. And they are the weirdest freaks of them all. The kind of people that don't even dare giving the Telkhines his recognition, his respect. And this right here is easy fucking work. Easy fucking work on these clowns. And I will display that on September 14th. Or if they do not permit me to fight on that date, then that will be the start of a feud that no one on this planet could ever predict. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for paying attention. And we will see you, God willing, on September 14th at Border Wars, Oak Creek, Wisconsin.